Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. In the guest house, Taylor informs Ridge that she's not letting him fall for Brooke again. She announces that the ridiculous hold the golden has on him ends moment. At that veritably moment, in Forrester's main office, Brooke's fretting to Katie that Taylor and Ridge are setting a marriage date. A buyer comes by and, weirdly, urges Brooke not to give up on Ridge before leaving with a dress. Katie tries to give Brooke a vim talk by going over him saving her life. That reminded him that he wants to be with her. Brooke flashes to the big moment and smiles and also worries that his sense of obligation to Taylor will win out. Katie leaves her alone to stew. Across city, Ridge tells Taylor how sorry he's to hurt her. Taylor learns this is all because of the moment in Naples when he nearly lost Brooke. It made him realize what it would be like to live without her. Taylor pulls him into a clinch and cries before pulling back and informing Ridge that she'll be fine. He wipes down gashes too as they agree they'll always have this. Drinking the Kool-Aid, Taylor declares that Brooke must be his fortune after all. In Forrester's design office, Will enlists Liam's help to find someone. In his own crazy interpretation of Cinderella, Will tells his half-family he needs to track a woman down from a textbook communication. Liam sits down at the laptop to get to work and remarks that he allowed. The crazy was out of Will's life now that Luna's gone. Liam narrows it down to one of 3 top-bottom apartments in a certain structure, and Will takes off. Lee returns home to Luna hiding the gestation test tackle and chastises her for her messy room. Luna's concentrated on securing her freedom. She can't stay to get on with her life. Lee, who just got home, suddenly has to go out again. She asks Luna to be patient. Doing the exact contrary, Luna heads to the restroom to take another gestation test, which will really be negative. Then is why. Will creeps around in the hallway and pops the door to Lee's place open. He forages around in the messy bedroom until Luna makes a noise in the restroom. Will calls out and tries the door. He chastises her for what she did that night and refuses to leave until she shows her face. Luna opens the door, smiling. Will points and gasps, "No, no, no, no. You're dead." At Forrester, Brooke sitting in the office in gashes, walking down Ridge memory lane when he appears in the doorway. He declares that he doesn't want to love her, produces a single red rose and proposes. Brooke accepts. She'll always be his Logan. They kiss. Bill is at a point in life where it's time to settle down. He's still a stallion, but not a youthful stallion. He's erected in conglomerate, wedded drop-dead gorgeous women, and got little stallions. Isn't it about time he pick a ever mate and spend his remaining times happy and in love? A man like Bill has numerous spouses, so choosing one to narrow down the field is a Herculean task. But Min is suggested about one partner in particular, and she's a addict fave. Could Katie be about to make an honest man out of Bone Bill? Bill has been single for a while now, although he's had his rollicking, most lately with Poppy. That ended poorly, with Bill allowing that her son Luna was his son. She was and when the verity came out she hit on Bill. EW. Now, she could be about to give him a grandchild, which we will get to in a nanosecond. Bill and Katie are going to come together to support their son, and perhaps through this, they'll find what they participated in the history and that connection as a couple. He's pertaining to Will and his recent exploitation by Luna. That's because Katie and Bill are Rico parents, but also because they've no way stopped minding for each other. Their bond is about to be tested when the unattractive verity about Will and Luna comes out. Bill and Katie will rush to support their son, and along the way spend time together trying to figure out how to regain Will's life. It's this kind of exigency that brings families together, and in this case we prognosticate that Bill and Katie will flash back the love they partake. Brooke will be quick to press Ridge to make good on his passions for her and cut ties with Taylor. But, how do we casually leave your fiancé and run off with your other ex-wife without disturbing the apple Wayne? Ridge will try to buy some further time, and figure out how to call off the marriage without crushing Taylor. That will come delicate when their son Thomas pops up. Thomas is eager to see his parents say "I do" again. When nothing is looking, Thomas will also advise Brooke to back off his father. But, how long will Brooke Logan stay for Ridge Forrester to keep playing family? Does Ridge really anticipate her to sneak around and see him in secret? Ridge's facade has a shelf life, ultimately he's going to have to pull the draw on their marriage plans. It would be cruel to let Taylor keep making arrangements for their big day, knowing he's no way going to marry her. Brooke made it veritably clear in Naples that she's done playing games with Ridge and Taylor. However, Brooke could move on for good if Ridge keeps trying to protract his breakup from Taylor. Who do you suppose Ridge should be with? Katie to get roped into the Logan Forrester feud. There will be 2 special guests. Luna sneaking out to get a gestation test. When the youthful woman returns, she'll administer the test. While their first time happed without any issues, Will is having flashbacks of the Riddle girl. So, anticipate Elektra to begin getting suspicious that Will is hiding commodity. Thomas comes back for Ridge and Taylor marriage. While in city, Thomas will also issue a fierce warning to Brooke. Katie will get thrown into the middle of the feud as she's standing there during Thomas's battle with Brooke. Carter is in a race to marry Hope before her passions for Liam resurface. The COO wants to elope next, but Hope might not be willing to run down to get wedded. Beth continue trying to reunite her parents. Liam could make some bold moves that make Hope question her decision to marry Carter. Besides Thomas returning, we will also see Rana, who needs the perfect gown from Forrester Creations. It seems that Brooke and Katie will handle Rana, so the Golden could vent about her love life. Perhaps Rana will have some advice for Brooke. Ridge to get tempted by Brooke. Although he has no intention of leaving Taylor, he wouldn't be suitable to stay down from Brooke. Moreover, Lee could eventually realize that there's no saving Luna. The girl is far too gone for that. How does Lee fix her mistake before Luna ruins further lives? I was hoping for Lee and Sheila to bond as musketeers. Still, Sheila is also keeping secrets from Lee, so stay tuned. Will Jr. will continue to helical after his amorous hookup with Luna. The worried youth will begin to question his own reason while his relationship with Elektra falls piecemeal. He needs his mammy and daddy. Will sparks fly between Katie and Dollar Bill while they bond over their son's issues? Will formerly went to his mama Katie Logan for advice, and filled her in on his crapulous mistake after the Il Giardino party. Katie told her son to keep the secret from his gal Elektra, but the guilt is eating him up outside. While Will is trying to figure out who he cheated on his gal with, he'll start entering creepy textbook dispatches. Katie and Bill will end indeed questionable Luna, because she's supposed to be dead and gone. The spouses will start spending a lot of time together while they support Will and try to console him during his relationship drama. In fact, Katie might indeed review her station on a Beatty reunion. Many months agone, Bill Spencer professed his love to Hi's ex-wife and asked her to consider getting back together. Katie was going through an eat, supplicate, love phase on Bold and Beautiful and turned him down to work on herself and see what differently was out there. It's been a while since she turned Bill down, and perhaps she's ready for love again. Bill and Katie reunion could be one good thing to come out of Will disaster.